How's it feel?
It feels great. To experience championships the way we have in the past, and then have a drought. It's been hard to get our culture back into winning form. And when I say that, playing through adversity, playing for one another, playing for one common goal. We got close to that last year. That group deserved the championship last year. We fell a little short. But the way this group came together was very special, especially when you've got 9 new faces. And so it took us a long time to get to know one another. And once we figured it out, obviously we win 10 in a row and we get some momentum. Tough loss on the road and to rebuild some mojo. It took us about 20 minutes to get going again. But these guys had a lot of grit and tenacity and then to pull out this win.
It seemed like every time you guys tried to go on a run early in the game, Eastern hit a crazy shot or there was some weird play that you get in the lead. Like, what was it like just kind of having to wait that out a little bit?
Well, when you've got good guard play like them, they've got 2 really good guards that good the ball in their hands, both good shooters, and then you've got good shooting around them, and then Cook is good in space. Those teams are hard to contain. I think for them, they're probably a player too short in terms of depth. And so you pick up fouls and things like that. Fatigue, you got to sub-rotate. It's typically when you want to make runs. But they left those guys in for long stretches in the first half, and we just never really get going. But we went a little bigger to get stops, and I thought playing better. Bigger is our best defense, not always our best offense, but tonight we generated enough offense to win.
Shutting down the net, you said it's been a long time coming. What was that feeling like, knowing you have another title in your back pocket?
It felt great. We've kind of flirted with it in 2020. We felt like we were deserving of one, and we fell short down the stretch. We just weren't good enough down the stretch in March, and then we thought we had a team that could win a tournament. There was no tournament. And you graduate all those seniors, so you've got 2 years in a row where you graduate some seniors, and we just been rebuilding and rebuilding. And the transfer portal wasn't a great place to rebuild in 2021, 2022, not for us. This year we got lucky. And when I say that, we got guys that wanted to win as opposed to individual things that go in pockets. And fortunately for us, it worked out. And once we got healthy, we hit the ground running. But most importantly, this is a very selfless group that's fun to coach.
What can you say about the team's just resilience, right? Coming off a loss, and then I think you guys are down 19-5 to start the game. I mean, what can you say about them kind of maybe staying calm and weathering that storm, especially in this game?
They believe in one another, and I think that's where our depth has been special. Is we cycle through guys, and maybe the guys who played well last game might not be the guys playing well right now. And so we went through multiple rotations before we could finally get stride. Joe on a second rotate, Tay on a second rotate were a lot better. Money got going when he got in. I thought Whit was a lot stronger when he subbed out and came back in. And I think some of it was nervous. Guys just need to settle down and lock in on the defensive side of the ball. And we got in transition and got better.
Brandon Whitney broke your assist record tonight. Just what do you got to say about him and that moment he had tonight?
What's special about it is when and how. Malik Moore for a 3, to kind of put the dagger in a little bit. So the timing, the way it took place was huge. When you're fortunate to break records like him, you want it to be a memory that you don't lose. I wasn't fortunate to have that. Mine never came in a special moment. For him, he'll never forget he won a championship on the night he broke the record. So I'm very happy for him and grateful for him.
The guy said they enjoyed cutting down the net, but they want to cut one more still. What's it like kind of enjoying this one, but turning the page and wanting to win in Boise too?
We're on a mission. I think the upside is that we have some time to enjoy this, some time to get healthy. We're not the healthiest team in conference right now, and we got to get our bodies right. So I think some time off will be good for us for a couple of days and then regroup towards the end of the week. So these guys deserve to enjoy it for a day or two. And get healthy, and then we'll get back to it. But for now, basking.
You talked about their just ability to mesh, right? You mentioned the 9 new faces and things like that. So when they do this and win a championship, just what does that say about the way they've been able to do that throughout just the course of one season?
It says a lot about who they are, who raised them, how they were raised, where they come from. Because I think that has a lot to do with it. Whether you've dealt with adversity or things haven't always gone your way, and you're selfless in situations like this, it's very easy to just be concerned about your own individual goals. So it's very difficult to do, and this is just a really special group and a very deep group. And even the guys that haven't been in and participating in terms of minutes played and baskets scored and assists made, they participate in terms of our preparation and the way they support their teammates while they're on the floor, and that's what's making it special.
Depending on how things go, you could see Eastern in a week in that first game. Just what's it like to have them tonight and then potentially play them a week later?
Well, it's hard. You know, it's always difficult. You've beaten someone to come back and beat them again. They make adjustments. They come back stronger. You know, sometimes when you've lost, you know, you're less nervous the second time around. So we got to be cleaner. We got to be sharper next week, regardless of who we play. We're going to have to play better than we played tonight to beat them again.
I know you played in front of a lot of big crowds. What did you think of the environment here, and how much did you guys feed off of that in the comeback?
It's big time. It helped. I mean, every time we scored, it was like it was a game-winning shot. And when we cut it to 12, it felt like we took a lead. And when the crowd gets into it, it gives guys confidence. And it was incredible just to see that many students. I think we had 700 students tonight. It's been a while, you know, and that's championship environment. And we know that our students can show up like that, and tonight there was no better time than the night to do that. So it was huge.
First reactions, how's it feel to get a show of the Big Sky?
Man, it feels great. I've been trying to do this for a long time. As you guys know, I've been here for 5 years. This is my 5th year coming back. I've been trying to do this since I was a freshman. I've always just kind of dreamed about, thought about what it would feel like to actually be in the moment. It just feels amazing.
I was going to say, I want to build on that a little bit. It's your last game at Dalberg. Again, you've been here for so long. Just what's it mean to you to get such a rowdy crowd like this and then get to celebrate like this after the game for your last game?
It feels great. I want to thank everybody for coming out. The energy was crazy. It definitely helped us go on some runs. We got real loud in here. And, yeah.
You broke the all-time program assist record of formerly from your head coach. Just how's that feel? Did you know it was happening when you did it?
I did not know it was happening when I did it. I obviously knew how many I needed. I didn't know the moment I did it until I went to the bench. But it feels great to be able to beat his, playing under him, to be able to beat his record.
Like you mentioned, just obviously you've been here for 5 years, right? And we talked about just like staying here and things like that, and so few guys do that anymore. You've gotten so close so many times, so has it sunk in yet just to finally achieve that goal, at least for the first time?
I don't think it's fully sunk in yet. I think it will once the adrenaline kind of goes down. But I mean, everybody works so hard, my teammates, the coaching staff. Like I said, this started in the offseason. It's just great. Super happy for everybody.
Just when you envisioned this, how did you see it, right? Like even from when you got recruited to just over the years, how did you envision this, and did it live up to those expectations?
Yeah, I've seen stuff like this on TV. Obviously, I've never won in my career until today. But like I said, to actually be in this moment and to stick it out for 5 years, it just feels great. And I just feel like all the work is staying paid off.
Money mentioned this, but also obviously job's not finished, right?
Yeah.
Conference tournament's coming up, so just your thoughts on, enjoy this now, but going forward, you guys have another tournament to prepare for.
Yeah, like you said, enjoy it now. Big key is just we can't get complacent. Just because we win this doesn't mean we know that we have 3 more games to go. And we got to make sure everybody knows that.
Great, man. This team beating us last year, Eastern Washington beating us last year, we know the feeling of losing. And them coming to our house and getting the job done, man, it's a dream come true.
What was it like? It seemed like every time you guys made a run to try and take a lead, they hit a big shot or made a play. What was it like just kind of sticking through and trying to, wait them out?
It's the end of the season, playoffs coming up. So, a lot of teams got a chemistry up. They know how to gel, they know how to play. They know personnel. We just stuck it out, and we were just a harder team, tougher team.
What's made this group special?
Integrity, the things we do off the court, that sums it all right there, integrity.
Tajon kind of hits that slam to put the nail in the coffin. What's going through your head when all that's going down?
Bay Area guys, man. It's from the Bay. That's what we do, man. It ain't nothing new. We've been doing this since a kid, so, I just love that he could do it on the big stage.
To secure this win at home in front of all the fans, just what does that mean to you to get to celebrate in front of a really rowdy crowd tonight?
Grateful for the fans. The best 6 man of the century was the fans for us. The momentum, everything about the fans, they just helped us pull that away.
I gotta go.
How was this team able to bounce back on such short notice after it seemed like late Saturday in that game, maybe you guys had the title wrapped up?
Like it's playoffs now, you know, it's win or go home, and that's how we treat it every game when we play Sac State, and that sums it up, you know, it's win or go home.
Money, obviously, when you get recruited here, they show you the banners, the titles, things like that. This is the first time they've done the regular season title since 2019, so to, you know, kind of snap that losing skid and also experience this for the first time, just can you put that into words and just kind of maybe seeing that dream come to fruition?
I come from a winning culture, you know. High school, I won state championship, the first high school, the first 2023 to do it in history. You know, I come from a winning culture, and that's what I wanted to do here, is win. We got the job done. Shout out to the coaching staff, shout out to the players. You know, we happy, but we can't be satisfied because we got to do it again.
To do it for Travis, too, obviously him breaking the program record, just how special has it been to check off these milestones with him as your coach?
It's special, man. You know, just getting all the, just instill knowledge that he gives us, you know, to prepare us for the next level is high level, you know. I got a question. Did Whit break his record?
He did.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out Whit, man. Shout out Whit. This is the best day to do it, too. So shout out him, man. He's the GOAT.